I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there...
As is known, Martin was disappointed when the Ducati Lenovo team preferred Bastianini to be a tandem for Pecco Bagnaia this season. And here's the full news. Ducati Corse reportedly plans to move Jorge Martin to the Ducati Lenovo team in racing. That way, Enea Bastianini's preferred Bastianini to be a tandem for Pecco Bagnaia this season. However, Ducati's decision at that time made sense, because Bastianini was ranked third in the 2022 season standings and won more wins. However, this season, Martin and Bastianini's situation is exactly the opposite. Bastianini found it difficult to appear competitive after being hit twice by severe injuries. On the other hand, Martin is even fiercely fighting for the world title with Bagnaia. After the Thailand series, the two of them were only 13 points apart. Ducati Lenovo team racer, Enea Bastianini Ducati Corse. Rumors about Ducati, Gino Borsoi and Fonsi Nieto, also gave code support about the rumor. AS guarantees from the Chang International Circuit paddock that the factory Ducati team garage door is open again for Jorge Martin. Yes, the door of Ducati Lenovo, the team in the red uniform from top to bottom, as he dreamed of for a long time, and the team that rejected him last year, they wrote. It's true that last year's decision was fair, taken based on results. It's also true that times have changed and reconsidered, even though Bestia had secured the spot for 2 seasons. Bastianini didn't get lucky this year, at a time when Martin was in the best moment of his career, and was at a level not seen on the grid for a long time. They took victory. After the race, Nieto was interviewed by "This makes me sad, but I am also 100% happy on the other Thai MotoGP race at the Chang Buram circuit, Thailand, Sunday." However, Bagnaia Valencia MotoGP. Martin is the one who is performing the best after winning both races in Buram, the sprint race and the main race. Former British MotoGP rider Michael Laverty assessed Bagnaia for TNT Sports. "He's always going forward. In Sunday's race, they always find something overnight," Laverty was quoted as saying by Crash. He feels he has recovered everything he lost recently: confidence in braking, overtaking and the ability to fight, said Laverty. He did have to fight hard in the early laps. Marc Marquez racing hard is not a good way to start any race. How are you going to handle those 13 points? Relaxing is not enough when Jorge is at his best. He has to fight again. He can't afford to be the guy in third place. He has to win the race. The rider nicknamed the Martinator is the man all the riders on the MotoGP grid want to beat right now. Bagnaia knows he has to do something special in Malaysia and Qatar to defend this championship, Hopkins said. Bagnaia, at least, has rediscovered the confidence that was lost. But with only 6 races in 3 racing series, Martin's performance looks unpleasant. 3 riders are at the peak of their form, and that's why today means a lot to Jorge, because he had to fight for it. Victory, Laverty said. He didn't have the extra speed. He didn't have the extra grip on the tires. It's all about heart, it's a fight. And when it's Brad Binder, you can feel him behind you because Brad is really good. He fought in, and he'll look back at this race and think that's where he worked hard to get it. Ducati of next season. As is known, Martin was disappointed when the Ducati Lenovo team preferred Bastianini to be a tandem for Pecco Bagnaia this season. However, Ducati's decision at that time made sense, because Bastianini was ranked third in the 2022 season standings and won more wins. However, this season, Martin and Bastianini's situation is exactly the opposite. Bastianini found it difficult to appear competitive after being hit twice by severe injuries. On the other hand, Martin is even fiercely fighting for the world title with Bagnaia. After the Thailand series, the two of them were only 13 points apart. Ducati Lenovo Team Racer, Enea Bastianini Ducati Course. Rumors about Ducati's plan to replace Bastianini with Martin in the factory team next season surfaced after being reported by Diario AS. According to this Spanish media, two Prima Pramac racing bosses, Gino Borsoy and Fonsi Nieto, also gave code support about the rumor.